Google just announced a new product called Deep Research Max. It sounds like the future of work, promising to write expert-grade reports entirely on its own. But here is the real problem. The name itself is a bit of a trick. While Google has released Gemini Deep Research, the specific title Deep Research Max appears to be a conflation of that release with academic projects or theoretical frameworks. This confusion highlights a deeper issue. We are rushing to adopt these autonomous agents without fully understanding their reliability in high-stakes business scenarios. By the end of this video, you will understand why these tools are powerful yet dangerous, and exactly where the critical blind spots lie regarding hallucination and data privacy. The emergence of this technology signals a massive paradigm shift. We are moving from simple query response models to autonomous multi-step agents capable of iterative hypothesis testing. These systems do not just retrieve information. They traverse the web, plan their own research strategies, and synthesize findings without human intervention. The speed is undeniable. Industry benchmarks show that these agents can generate comprehensive reports in minutes that would traditionally take a human researcher days to complete. The promise is that of a digital colleague who never sleeps and never misses a citation. However, the reality is more complex than the marketing suggests. While the capability to generate autonomous reports is real and advancing rapidly, the field currently lacks standardized evaluation metrics to fully guarantee accuracy. Recent surveys and academic papers define deep research as a transition from passive retrieval to active, goal-driven agentic search. Yet, evaluations by major tech companies and independent benchmarks like ReportBench and Research Rubrics reveal a troubling pattern. Despite their speed and comprehensiveness, these systems still struggle with hallucination and citation accuracy. Quick resource note: I keep a curated set of Amazon search links in the description for books, gear, and tools relevant to this channel's topics. Some are affiliate links, so I may earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Please consider supporting the channel by using those links if you find something useful. Consider what happens when an autonomous agent is tasked with analyzing a complex bioinformatics dataset or a legal case study. The agent will confidently construct a narrative that sounds perfect. It will weave together sources, draw logical conclusions, and present a polished final document. But because the underlying evaluation frameworks are not yet standardized, the agent might invent facts that never existed or cite papers that are irrelevant to the specific query. The system is optimized for fluency and speed, not necessarily for veracity. This brings us to the critical distinction between a cool demo and a reliable business tool. A demo is designed to show what the system can do when everything goes right. It is a controlled environment where the agent is guided toward a successful outcome. In a real-world business scenario, the stakes are much higher. A single hallucinated statistic in a financial report or a misattributed source in a legal brief can lead to catastrophic consequences. The current generation of these agents requires rigorous verification to ensure high standards before widespread adoption. The competitive landscape is also evolving at a breakneck pace. We're seeing a surge in open-source implementations like GPT-Researcher and AI Researcher. These community-driven alternatives are beginning to match the capabilities of proprietary agents. They use specialized architectures, such as knowledge graphs, to improve reasoning chains and source credibility. This suggests that the so-called max capabilities of proprietary agents will soon be matched by customizable open alternatives. The barrier to entry is lowering, which means more people can build their own autonomous research tools. But here's the thing that most people miss. The reliability of these agents depends heavily on the human element. Without a human-in-the-loop verification process, the claim of expert-grade output remains unverified. The agent is a powerful engine, but it is not a pilot. It needs a navigator to check the map and ensure the destination is being reached accurately. In high-stakes domains, the agent should be viewed as a junior analyst who does the heavy lifting of gathering and synthesizing data, but whose work must always be reviewed by a senior expert before it is released. The future implications point toward the automation of white-collar knowledge work. We are heading toward a world where agents do not just retrieve information, but actively generate novel insights and structured reports. This will fundamentally alter the workflow of researchers and analysts. However, this shift requires a new set of skills. Professionals will need to learn how to prompt these agents effectively, how to audit their outputs, and how to integrate them into a workflow that prioritizes accuracy over speed. The primary disagreement in the industry right now is not about the technology's existence. Everyone agrees that autonomous research agents are here to stay. The disagreement lies in the attribution of specific product names and the extent of their current reliability. We are in a period of rapid experimentation where the hype often outpaces the reality. The term deep research, Max, serves as a reminder that we must be careful with how we label these tools. We need to set realistic expectations and demand better evaluation standards before we hand over our most critical business tasks to algorithms. So, what is the path forward? It involves a hybrid approach where human expertise and machine efficiency work in tandem. Organizations must invest in building internal rubrics for assessing depth, reasoning chains, and source credibility. They need to treat these agents as collaborators that need supervision, not as replacements that operate independently. By doing so, we can harness the power of these tools to accelerate our work while mitigating the risks of hallucination and data privacy blind spots. The future of research is not just about automation. It is about augmentation. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I am a one-person team working hard to make each video better than the last. Subscribe if you found value. It is the best way to show support. Drop a comment with your biggest takeaway. See you in the next video.